He was 36 years old, a PhD in oncology at one of Beijing's top hospitals. 13 years of studying medicine. He was by every measure a good man, a good student, a good son, a good doctor. He wanted, more than anything, to be of use. He always prescribed the cheapest medicine when it was right for the patient. Because of this, his department leader always arranged him to do the night shift. He accepted it, and the next morning, he prescribed the cheapest medicine again. Over the years, he gave 400,000 yuan of his own money to patients who could not afford treatment. Of that, only 20,000 was ever returned. He gave the rest without counting, without conditions, without asking when. He sponsored a child from the age of 9, through primary school, middle school, university. He was not the child's father. He was something harder to name. He was simply the person who decided, this child will have a future. Even as his own body was failing, he performed a 9-hour surgery. In the middle, he vomited blood. He continued. Again, he vomited blood. He continued. 9 hours. His patient on the table, his own body breaking quietly behind a mask. He had spent 13 years fighting cancer. And then cancer came for him. Stage 3. The disease he had dedicated his life to defeating had chosen him. The lightning rod had been struck. Some patients laughed. You are the expert at killing cancer, they said. But how come you got such an illness? You cannot even save your own life. He heard these words. He absorbed them. He said nothing. He did not tell his parents. He who had spent his life absorbing the pain of strangers could not bear to pass this pain to the 2 people who had given him life. He called them. He smiled. He said he was fine. Near the end, a woman came to him. She saw him, really saw him, and asked if he would marry her. He said, I am going to die. He turned away love one final time, not because he didn't want it, but because he would not make her carry his death. He went to Lama and asked the question that had no answer. I saved so many lives. Why is my life like this? The Lama said, the lives you saved, they deserve to live in this world. He sat with that answer. It did not take away the pain, but gave the pain a shape. One night, very ill, he connected with the writer to Bing. In the dark, holding his phone, he searched for the answer one more time. He could not find it. All he could say was, I am not reconciled. Millions of people watched. Millions of people cried. The man who had absorbed everyone else's grief finally let someone see his own. The child he had raised from age 9, now grown, came and sat with him. He had no wife, no children of his own blood, but he did not die alone. The family he had chosen was there. He left everything he had to his parents, every yuan. He kept nothing for himself, as he had always done. He passed away in 2025, 36 years old. He never found the answer. But on the night he said, I'm not reconciled, millions of strangers wept for him at midnight. They could not give him the answer either, but they saw him, really saw him. Perhaps that was the closest thing to an answer the universe had to offer. The lightning rod is gone, but the light it protected is still on.